What is going on? We are back in black in the building. What is going on? Y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all with it. Did Jesus come back today? Did he come back? Y'all been doing all this speaking in tongue and reading Genesis 1 and 1 and shit, reading Revelations, and did he come back? Oh, damn. We been all this bullshit. But the white supremacists still going oops upside our motherfucking head. So I just thought I would let y'all know that. Nah, he ain't came back. Shout out to everybody out there at the Court Plantation. If you're not at the Court Plantation, much power and respect to you. You see me drinking this mullein tea. We got a lot to discuss. We're going to talk about Michelle Obama trying to get everybody to get out there and vote for the midterm elections. And we're going to talk about George Cassiopo, the senior VP exec, who was trying to get some pussy at 4 o'clock in the morning from a 15-year-old. Niggas ain't talking about that shit, but they want to talk about R. Kelly all day. So we gonna get into it. Man, shout out to everybody out there that's begging. If you're begging at the Court Plantation, much power and respect to you. Man. Shout out to everybody out there that is knowing what their purpose is and staying in their lane and not worried about what the fuck everybody else is doing. Shout out to everybody out there that's teaching Sunday school right now. So I know there's a lot of bitches out there that was fucking last night, and now they at Sunday school. Sunday school, looking at it. Knowing good and damn well they was laid up, smoking a little blunt, having a little drink. I know you was drinking, smoking, and fucking last night, but you want to go teach Sunday school. So shout out to all y'all out there. And shout out to all my niggas out there that's like, shit, I'm trying to go to church. What you going to church for? To get saved? Nah, nigga, I'm trying to get some pussy, nigga. It's hoes at the church. So shout out to them niggas too. Because there's plenty of women out there giving out pussy at the church. All churches is a subway for pussy. That's it. That's all it is. And a lot of these women up there just trying to fuck the pastor anyway. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there. If you love church and you love doing it, going to church, much power and respect to you. Shout out to all my melanated brothers and sisters that stay strong at the Court Plantation, that don't succumb to mammying and cooning and samboing, and tell them about the gun line boss at the Court Plantation, because there's a lot of you motherfuckers that do that shit too. Just get on the Court Plantation, just get to telling for no reason. Motherfucker be like, oh yeah, you know such they clocked in late today. It's like, are you the time clock supervisor? No. What the fuck you telling for? Damn. Shout out to everybody that's on the same page and is trying to stay on code, because it's very imperative to stay on code when we're dealing with the system of racism, white supremacy. I am still reading Grandmother's Hands. It's a cool book, but I'm gonna give my thesis and my opinion on the book. So let's get into it right now. I'm gonna talk about Michelle Obama's clown ass trying to get niggas to vote. Man. Yeah, I was reading this article, and then reading this article, it talked about Michelle Obama trying to get niggas to vote. And I was tripping off that shit because I was like, so y'all bold enough to come back around to black folk and try to get niggas to vote. And Joe Biden clearly ain't did shit for niggas. Anyway, he signed an Asian hate crime bill, but he ain't did shit for niggas. But you want to get niggas to vote? Now, what kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? So I was reading this article, so I'm going to kind of read a little bit of it just to see what she's talking about. I'm going to try to see if she's talking about it, but nah, I think not. It says, former First Lady Michelle Obama has message for Americans ahead of the 2022 midterm elections. We've got to vote like the future of our democracy depends on it. Isn't that what they said when he was in office? We got to vote like it depends on. We can't let the Republicans get it. It's like, man, what the fuck? Let me see if I can find, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can find some YouTube video of her talking about this shit, man. Because I think this shit is funny. YouTube, let's see. You want to now all of a sudden get niggas to vote shit, but you ain't did shit for one nigga. We can't get a hate crime bill. We can't get no food stamps. We can't get shit. Like, goddamn. But you want to tell a nigga to vote? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Let me see if I can find something. Obama. Let me see, right. 2022. Let's see. Midterms. Let's see if we can find something. Let's see. Because I ain't gonna say nothing. R.I.P. to Sidney Poitier. See, he passed away. Republicans hopeful for the 2022 midterm after off-election success. Let's see. Michelle Obama. Voting. Let me see. Let's see. That's 3 years ago. That was 1 year ago. Yeah, this is all 1 year ago. She must have sent out a letter. Let's see. Let's see what else the letter say. In a letter titled Fight for Our Vote, which was published Sunday as an ad in the New York Times, Obama and her voting rights organization, When We All Vote, called on Americans to continue engaging in democracy amid a historic attack on voting rights. Y'all niggas better wake up with this attack on voting rights and all this other shit. Then you got John Lewis talking about I died at Selma and all this other shit. Man, y'all niggas need to stop that shit and stop believing in the hype. My question to Michelle Obama and her husband, President Obama. Why is it y'all didn't do anything for us when y'all was in office? Y'all didn't even say the word black when y'all was in office. Why are y'all not coming out against Harvey Weinstein and all these other people? Y'all got the power. Like you got this senior exec for Sony, this motherfucker up all night trying to get a 15-year-old boy to come to his house for some bussy affairs. And it's like, ain't nobody saying nothing. But here it is. We still want to persecute Bill Cosby and R. Kelly for some shit that happened 30 years ago that was settled in court. And all of a sudden, we're going to bring it back up. But you want to tell us about our voting rights. And this is the thing that I don't get about the voting rights, all this other shit. What is it for us? Why should we vote? What do you think that we should be voting for? Shout out to everybody out there. Shawnee, Feeling the Building Stand Up, Erica, Tasha, Tamisha, all y'all. No compromise. I fuck with all y'all. Y'all tell me, what is in it for us to be voting? Tell me. I want to know. What is in it for us to be voting? Why should we be voting? You tell me. Because according to Dr. Claude Anderson, we should be leveraging your vote. Something for something, quid pro quo. If you read Black Labor White Wealth, you would know that. But niggas just be out there talking about, man, midterm elections coming on. That's that scare tactic bullshit. And we got to be understanding of that. We got to know what the fuck that is. Let's see.
You can transform your videos from...
No, I don't want to hear that shit. Let's see if we can find something. This seems like some ass. Let's see.
Tonight's event, Eva Longoria is introducing her now. Let's listen in.
Introduce the former First Lady, Michelle Obama. Good evening, everyone. It's a hard
This was like a
time,
year ago.
and everyone's feeling it in different ways. And I know a lot of folks are reluctant to tune into a political convention right now or to politics in general. Believe me, I get that. But I am here tonight because I love this country with all my heart. And it pains me to see so many people hurting.
You love your family and your husband and the privileges that y'all accrued so much. You don't love no black folk. This is some shit she said a year ago. I'm just playing it so niggas can know the sucker shit that go on. And what I'm telling y'all, what I'm trying to show you is, y'all see how they parade niggas around for niggas and shit? Bitch, take your ass out there and start telling these niggas to get out there and vote. Because we need them to participate. If you watch The Matrix, if you watch the newest Matrix, everything in there is not great, but there's a lot of tidbits in there that is great. The architect that was played by Neil Patrick Harris, he said, they like my world. My productivity is up at an all-time high because of fear and desire. And what they do a lot of the times, they have niggas, they parade niggas out there and use fear tactics. You know what I'm saying? To get niggas out there, well, you better go vote because we don't want Donald Trump in there. Or you better go vote because they going to take away your rights. Or you better go vote because they going to take away your voting rights. All this other shit. Okay, take them away. You can have them. If black people as a collective, we stood together and was like, well, you can have them fucking motherfucking voting rights. Y'all not doing shit for us anyway. Then these motherfuckers be like, oh shit, what we going to do now? Because these motherfuckers see it. They didn't awaken. They didn't take in the red pill. They don't give a fuck about it. But so many motherfuckers like, well, we got to get out there and vote because my ancestors died and we got to vote. Well, what are we voting for? It doesn't matter because our ancestors died. And then they parade Obama and Michelle and John Lewis when he was alive, and then that other senator, congressman, and when he was alive, or if he's still alive, they just start parading celebrities that's black. And then they parade celebrities that's not black, but that's in good with the black community. They just parade these people around, and then our sucker asses just be like, all right, well, fuck it, man. We might as well vote, man, because, you know what I'm saying, fuck it, man. We can't let them get in office. We can't let the Republicans get in office. Well, let me tell you something. That don't mean shit if you're not getting nothing out of it. And that's the thing that people need to understand. This was a year ago when she was saying this sucker shit and talk about the Democratic Party and all this other shit. Yeah, that's when Bill Clinton was there. Oh, yeah, hey, Americans. I'm like, well, you were just in the picture with Ghislaine Maxwell and motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein. They shouldn't have even allowed you to speak at the Democratic Convention. But it's so many politicians and so many people that's there that be fucking with Jeffrey Epstein. They like, well, fuck it. You can just go on out there. That'll go away. Because for some sort of reason, Ghislaine Maxwell's not telling on everybody. And I don't understand why the FBI is not forcing this bitch to say, well, you better tell us what's going on or you're going to get the death penalty for what you did. But here go R. Kelly. They hitting all his people over RICO charges and shit. They giving him all these charges. They strangling, his masters where he can't sell the masters to get money to get in the like they just doing all this sucker shit to R. Kelly. But then you got Ghislaine Maxwell talking about, well, can I get off? I want to go home. You know, it's like, what the fuck is going on? He's talking, oh, this one bitch on Twitter was like, oh, but Harvey Weinstein is guilty. I ain't seen Harvey Weinstein in no prison. And why they ain't told us how many years he got? Because they keep what the fuck is going on with white people secret. And what's going on with black people, they posted all over everything. That's why motherfuckers need to be conscientious of that shit. And that's the type of shit that motherfuckers will keep saying. That's why they keep parade black people out here to say the same shit over and over again. That's what I don't understand. But we not talking about the real shit. We want to talk about, oh, well, we got to get out there and vote because, they going to take away our voting rights. Man, then fuck them. You can have these voting rights. It don't mean shit anyway. Why you say that, Warren? Tell me what election has meant anything that we voted in where they've done things specifically for foundational black Americans. I'm waiting. Tell me. This ain't no we just voting Democrat just because we voting on some GP shit. Tell me, why the fuck are we voting Democrat and these motherfuckers ain't doing shit for a nigga? They ain't doing nothing at all. They ain't trying to do shit for niggas. But you want to sit up here and tell me write a letter, it's very imperative, the 2022 elections, the midterm elections. Yeah, because you don't want to lose your shit to the Republicans, but the Republicans don't give a fuck about no niggas, and neither did the Democrats. The Democrats definitely don't give a fuck about no niggas. They've proven that time and time again. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden up there babbling, like I said on the last podcast, just running his mouth about shit that don't matter. But him and Kamala Harris, they signed an Asian hate crime bill quick. The Asians did not build the United States of America Incorporated, but they gave them a Asian hate crime bill. black folks still running around here talking about Kamala Harris is an AKA and all this chicken shit, but we ain't got no Asian crime bill. When it's time to talk about reparations, they be talking about let's do a study. Why do you need to do a study? Y'all not doing a study for the white Jewish community, so why y'all doing a study for us? That's what I don't understand. How you gonna do a study for reparations for black folk, but you don't do no study for the Jewish community? That didn't even happen in the United States of America Incorporated. That happened overseas in Europe. So we gotta understand that shit, man. We have to understand that shit. We have to really, really look at what the fuck is going on and know that. Just like they not talking about that dude George Casiopo, whatever the fuck his name is, the senior VP of Sony. And this white dude pretending like he did How to Catch a Predator. He acted like he's 15 years old, went to his house in San Diego, and he was like, hey, are you George? Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, you're on camera, and I'm fucking calling the police. That's what he get. Yeah, you want to meet a 15-year-old? Like, what y'all think these senior VPs and all these executives is doing? Nigga, they going to get little kids. They ain't getting no adults. You can't even get no adult. You got money. Nigga, go get an adult. No, you want to go get a little kid. Like the Catholic Church. So funny we don't talk about the Catholic Church. All them bodies and all this bullshit that they've been doing and all these priests just fucking with little boys and shit. We're not talking about that, but we can talk about R. Kelly all day. I'm going to keep talking about that shit because it's like, damn, y'all going hard on R. Kelly. I'm like, damn. Oh, you got these RICO charges, and then they got all the people telling them, and oh, you got a RICO charge for this, and oh, well, you know what, your masters ain't worth nothing. You can't sell your masters. It's like, what? Then you got Bill Cosby. They bringing bitches from the 1960s back on this nigga. Bitches that wasn't even in the vicinity then, talking about, oh yeah, he raped me too. It's like, Bill didn't even know you then. Oh, he didn't? Okay, well, in my mind, he raped me. And motherfuckers just going with that shit because they don't like Bill Cosby. Then you got the HBCUs that he done donated millions of dollars to disassociate themselves. Well, why don't you disassociate that check that he gave you and get that fucking money back? That's why fuck a donate to these goddamn colleges. They want to be all nice to you, and then when you get into a little bit of trouble, they want to disassociate themselves. They already spent your money. Fuck that. That's why I feel like you should just give your money to the hood. Fuck giving it to these colleges. I get it's a tax break, whatever. But why give it to these colleges and as soon as you get in a little bit of trouble, they gonna turn their back on you anyway? Because we don't have a code of conduct. What we have is a code of contingency. Like, I'll be your friend in lieu of if you get into some trouble. If you get into some trouble, I can't fuck with you. And that's exactly what the fuck be going on a lot of the damn time. So I feel like we gotta wake the fuck up too and understand that. Like, don't be going for the okie doke. I've been looking at this. That's why I was like, when I read that article about her talking about we need to get out there and vote, I'm just like, you still finna tell us some sucker shit? That's almost like telling motherfucker, look, so if you keep praying, the white supremacists they gonna stop going ooze upside your head at the court plantation. They're gonna pay you what you really worth. But you just gotta keep praying to Cesare. No, nigga, that's not how it works. Go to the court plantation with your master's degrees and see if they pay you what you worth. No, nigga, first of all, they gonna lowball you. Second of all, they ain't gonna like your nigga ass because you got a goddamn college degree. And then they gonna be making all kinds of excuses talking about you overqualified. That's what the court plantations do. So remember that when you sit up here talking about, well, I'm just gonna pray. Yeah, go ahead and pray, nigga. Ask Dirty Bookman. Man, their God asked them to commit crimes against us. Their God is not the same God that we serve. Man, replace the imagery of the white man's God. I don't blame him for like, no, nigga, why we pray? Look, translation. Dirty Bookman was like, why the fuck is we praying to the God they praying to? And the God they praying to is killing us, hanging us, raping us, robbing us. So why we pray to that God? No, nigga, we gonna pray to somebody else. We gonna find another deity to pray to because these motherfuckers is insane. Like I said on the podcast, when that sister was sending her daughter to that school in Indianapolis, and somebody sent her daughter a meme talking about, would you go to prom with me? And it was some cotton. And then she reported to the administration. It was like, well, maybe your daughter need counseling. And she was like, no, my daughter don't need counseling. These kids here need counseling. She was nice. I would have been like, no, these kids have been socialized that system of racism and white supremacy is all they need to survive. Because why else would you do that to somebody? Why would you be bold enough to send somebody some type of meme like that? Because they know this system works. So when you're dealing with the system of racism and white supremacy, you're dealing with other racial groups Don't be up there trying to educate them on what racism is. Like I was reading this, when I'm reading this book, My Grandmother's Hands, and it's like too much trying to educate people, and give motherfuckers like, one thing I noticed in the book, like, when you're dealing with white body supremacy and white police officers, you have to stand on the side of justice. No shit, Sherlock. But these white supremacists have infiltrated law enforcement. So what do you teach? That's why I be like, well, and then even in the political scheme of things, the majority of everybody's in politics, they are part of the system of racism and white supremacy. They're trying to maintain that system. So you finna sit out here and send a nigga to me talking about go vote? It's like, wait, hold on. Y'all didn't even speak about the racism and white supremacy shit that was going on. You didn't even want to say black when you was in office at all. Neither one of y'all did. Y'all didn't say shit, then you get out of office, you talk about, I couldn't say nothing because of the restraints of racism and white supremacy. Stop. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up and know what the fuck is going on, man. For real. And not go for the okie doke and think that these people care about you, because they don't. You got to care about yourself. You got to stay in your own lane. Focus on what you need to focus on. See your vision, your plan. Execute it as much as you can. Don't be what I like to call floaters. Just float through life. You can float through life, but as you get older, you're going to realize, damn, I ain't got no life insurance on myself. I ain't got no 401k. I ain't got no retirement. I ain't got nothing. What am I going to do? You look up and that time starts creeping up on you real fast. And I'm talking about fast like a NASCAR. So you need to understand and stop getting together with other black folk, as Neely Fuller Jr. talks about, the four-wall effect, but you're not accomplishing shit. Don't get together like, yeah, let's chill. And then we talk about racism and white supremacy, and then we argue and we talk about it, but nothing is being accomplished. We just sit up here talking about it. Stop doing that. That's the four-wall effect, as Neely Fuller Jr. talks about in this book. Start reading this shit. When a motherfucker want to give you a speech about going and getting the jabby jab and all that, get him this book. Get him this book. Medical Apartheid by Harry Washington. Give him that book. When motherfuckers want to breeze over racism, white supremacy, and slavery, give them this book. The Price for a Pound of Flesh. Give them that book and go read it. Go read it. It talks about a lot of crazy things. It talks about how black folks was robbing graves and shit for white people so they get paid. Because white people know that we'll do what we need to do to survive. White people knows that, white people understand, the dominant society understands that they can divide us by money. They know that. And that's what they do. So you better wake the fuck up. Enjoy your Sunday. Go watch your sports. Do what you need to do. But you better understand that the Lakers ain't paying you. These NBA motherfuckers ain't paying you. The NFL motherfuckers ain't paying you. So don't get attached to, yeah, man, we just traded for such and such. No, we don't own shit. And I don't speak French. You don't own nothing from the Lakers. You don't own nothing from the San Diego Chargers or the Raiders. You better get out of that and start taking a red pill and detox yourself from the blue pill. And understand what the fuck is going on in this life, because it is fucked up out there, and the United States of America Corporation don't give a flying fuck about no niggas and our struggle. They just want us to power the machine by being slaves of the system. Shout out to everybody out there. No compromise. I fuck with you. Hey, man, that's my time. Hey, enjoy your Sunday. Handle your business. Read, write, do what you need to do. Stay focused. And don't be around those Sambo coons and tell them about the gun line. And if any nigga try to tell you, well, man, we should vote, man, because Michelle, you know what I'm saying, Obama, they really care about us. That is a Sambo. Guilty nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm out. Peace.